Reference David. So CY DJ Dave, Mile High House, Malamore Rad. You might have problems because the group of you have always been in people's stuff because you want to be a crazy carny stealing stuff. So CY, you might have a problem there. Jim Riley, Joe Zillig, Harry Race, Bernard LaChance, DJ Dave, Perlita Quinlan, Elton Anderson, Don Wiley, 1961, Oyster Cracker Man, Bitted, Bat Ford, Blue Boy Boxes, GPS Paso, Robo Rapist Night, Red Randy, Red Gordon, and Ellery's, Jim Hall, Bill Duvall, Doug King, Morgans. See, David, you don't always want to be a badass show-off, Perlita, Pitkin Street, Jamaica Street. Because here, to Colorado, to Texas, to wow, man. Might be in a lot of people's shit, David, because you think you can just run around and do whatever you want. So that's what happens when you become carny obsessed and somebody puts you into as a messiah, David Perlita, because sometimes, like I said, they know some stuff about the world and they didn't have your interest in mind, David. That's why you don't want to go around and do torture box 3 times in a row and mutilate people's faces and stuff when they're trying to fix something and understand it, so you always don't have to live in a shit misery. But since you have obviously done it several times out here and you're that dumb, David and Perlita, you're going to find out what happens when you replace people you need. So again, reference David. And that's what happens when you're carny obsessed or country and western, cowboy and Indian obsessed, or when you kill somebody you need, Red Randy. When you guys keep running your hillbilly fest with your hillbilly squads, El Cortez. So they're getting you. You think you're a big man, Red Randy, and your sports football, think you can handle the eye. And so far, you hillbillies haven't done a good job with Ellery and all them. So like we found out who really tanked the wave. And so, you know, sports fans, you know. They got it all in there for you. Basketball, football, baseball, everything for your little group, Red Randy and Bernard. But you know, it seems to me, the little territorial dispute of Bernard LaFaga, LaChance, and his carnies, and that's probably why it don't work, Bernard, because you killed and fucked over people you needed, huh, Robo Rapist Night? So you have your faction and live in denial, Dave. See why you might have problems, David? Because you fucked over too many people with those guys. So, you know. Playing with some airport airplanes again there, David. See, you might have some problems with the FAA and the FCC. That's what happens when you sit there and take leadership from a crazy little hick like Bernard in that team, Perlita. So Indian fade out and run away after you steal everybody's stuff again, carny Indian boy. Run back down to your movie set. And now we'll get it all nice and set out so you can whisper fag and all that shit. And like I said, they can safely move people away from, you know, teen dumb fuckery and fucking everybody's shit up out here in our homes across the United States for the Harry J. Race and the Cowboy Hillbilly Clan.